Wait a minute, you didn't bring headphones? You thought the club would have needles? Never assume anything. Let's go. Hey guys, what's going on? It's djTLM. You're watching djTLMtv. Welcome to Tuesday Tips, and today's tip is never assume anything. If you've been playing for a longer time, you know what I'm talking about, and you've probably experienced one or all of the examples that I'm about to name. If you're new to DJing and you're about to do your first gigs, pay close attention because you need to do these things, and this can prevent nasty situations from happening. First of all, when you get a booking, make sure you send the person who booked you a technical rider. A technical rider is a list which specifies what you need to do your show. Now you might be thinking, I'm a new DJ, I can't make demands and ask for certain equipment. Well, do it anyway. You will look more professional, and if they don't have what you need and they're not willing to get it for you, they will at least let you know, no, we don't have this, we have this. You want to make sure that you know what kind of equipment you'll be working with. You don't want to expect that they will have CDJ 2000 Nexus and walk in and they might have cheap $250 CD players that might work just fine but are totally different than the CDJs that you were expecting. So send a rider, or at least ask what kind of equipment there will be. Now when it comes to the things that you really need to bring yourself, I mentioned the headphones. Back in the days, clubs used to have headphones. Those things get stolen all the time, so most clubs will not have headphones and you have to bring your own. They will assume that you bring your own. And let's be honest, do you really want to use someone else's headphones? Imagine me, this bald head right here is a sweaty bald head when I'm DJing, and I have these headphones all over that sweaty head. You do not want to use those headphones, trust me. And I don't want to use someone else's headphones either. If you're using vinyl turntables, bring your own needles. They might still have needles, but you have no guarantee that their needles are good. So bring your own needles. And sticking to vinyl, bring your own slip mats. I've had a gig where I arrived and they had a turntable set up and the turntables were sitting there without slip mats, and I did not have my own slip mats. Luckily, I was able to borrow slip mats from a club next door. Otherwise, I couldn't have done my gig. So ever since then, I always bring slip mats. I didn't do it before, but after that, I always started bringing my own slip mats. Another one, if you're using a digital vinyl system or anything with a laptop or controller, USB cables. I have 3 USB cables in my bag, and most of the times I only need 1. The other 2 are just backup. You never know, something might happen to your cable and you depend on that cable. If I don't have a USB cable, I cannot use my Serato, so I bring more than 1 USB cable. They cost nothing, they take up little space, so bring them. If you're playing with CDJs and you're using a flash drive or an SD card, make sure you bring double. Of course, you were not expecting them to have the USB flash drive because you bring your own music, but bring extra. This is also important, so don't assume that they have anything, but make sure that you double up on things that you can double up on. Power supply for a laptop. I have 1 power supply that is always in my DJ bag because I will not assume that they will have it. I use my laptop here too, but I have a different power supply that I use when the laptop is out of the bag, and the other one stays in the bag, so I always have it. I forgot it once, and luckily the club had one for my MacBook in the office upstairs so I could use it. But they saved me and I look less professional because I'm a laptop DJ without a power supply. So never assume that they will have anything that you need, and always bring everything yourself. I have my dicers right here. I have a special USB cable that I need. This USB cable is not working anymore, so for my last gig I couldn't use my dicers because I did not have a backup. I'm buying 2 and I'm putting 2 in my bag because I want to make sure that I do everything I need to do to be prepared and to be able to perform the best I can. So that's today's tip. Never assume anything. Check your list to see what you need. Put it all in the bag. Bring extra if you can, just to be safe, and that should save you a lot of trouble. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the info. Share the video, share the knowledge. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And I will be back on Thursday with Thursday Tech. Peace out.